Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, it's Merchant Day again, and this time it's week 103, and as you can see, everyone here is waiting, and while we are waiting, let's go and take a closer look at this community. And here we have it, the Wandering Merchant has arrived in Port Jackson, week 103. Alright, so let's see the reactions. Oof. Okay, I want the cupcake, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna get it from the merchant, I guess. Alright, let's check it out. And we have the Tribal Spear with a damage of 550, price 35 charge. We have the Octopack, this was a long time ago, with a backpack space of 800, price 250 charge. And then we have the Wings of Freedom, with a backpack space of 700, price 135 charge. And this is, as I always say, this is not the glider, so it gives you wings, but you cannot glide with it. And the two baits are Mystery Bait Box, catch any fish in the game at random, includes every fish except Void Pond fish, and past event fish, price 25 charge. And then we have the Cowboy Hat, which gives a chance to catch an exotic fish sheaf, also adds 3% reeling speed, price 50 charge. Alright, and we're gonna start with the Tribal Spear with a damage of 550 and a price of 35 charge. We're gonna run over here and go into the free camera. So it looks like this, very beautiful model, very cool. And also some glowing effect maybe here in the back, or is it just a neon texture? Well, we need to go and find out. We're gonna run over here in the dark as always. Actually, we're gonna throw it into the air first. One thing at a time. Let's see. So, a very, very clear visible trail. It's like the sunburst actually. Very similar, very bright. Nice. And this is, after all, it's just daylight, clear sky. Also gonna throw it into the tree, and no special effect when you hit something, and no special sound. We're gonna go over in the dark and see if we have a glow effect on this part also, or if it's just dark here. Yeah, you cannot see me, so it's just like a neon texture with some special effect to it. But still very nice though. So yes, that's the Tribal Spear. And then we're gonna continue with the Octopack with a backpack space of 800. It has a price of 250 charge. So we're gonna equip it, and we're gonna go over here and take a look at it in free camera. This one is, well, I really like how it actually fits at least my avatar. It gives you like a warm hug, and yeah, very cool looking, I must say. We're gonna go and check if let's say these eyes, if they actually glow or if it's just a neon texture. And yeah, still very dark, but yeah, the eyes obviously neon texture, and it's just very, very nice. It's a cool looking model, I must say. And yes, that's the Octopack. And then we have the last one for today, the Wings of Freedom, which has a backpack space of 700. It has a price of 135 charge. And yeah, as I always say when I talk about this one, it's not the glider, it's not the cybernetics glider. This is just a cosmetic effect with the wings. Still very cool though. And the wings itself, it's transparent, as you can see through these wings. Actually, when I walk here on the ground and stand over here in the corner, I can see something is happening on the ground. We're gonna go over in the dark, of course, just to verify. And yes, as you can see, you can clearly see me here in the dark. So we have a glow effect and also this neon texture. So yes, that's very nice. That's the Wings of Freedom. And jumping into the conclusions from the Wandering Merchant week 103. I think this week is a little bit difficult because after all, both the backpacks, they are quite expensive. It does require a lot of dedication to actually get it. However, the Wings of Freedom is a little bit cheaper. As you can see, if you compare, you have backpack space 700 and a price of 135. While this one, I think it's much cooler. It has a backpack space of 800 instead, but almost twice the cost. And it does require many weeks of questing unless you are the one that just go and pay for the charge. None of these are really that interesting, because if you're gonna spend a lot of charge on a backpack, I would say that you will go for the cybernetics glider instead and just save the charge. But regardless, I'm gonna go actually with the tribal spear, and the reason for that is not because of the damage, because the damage is on a low side, I would say, but it's a very cheap one. 35 charge. That's 2 quests basically, and after all we have new player coming into the game all the time, and this is not that bad, to be honest, for a beginner or a player that is new. Then I would absolutely go and try to get the tribal spear. So basically 2 quests over at Recon's. It's fairly doable, I would say, and then you get a much better spear than you would have otherwise. So yes, that was the items from the Wandering Merchant week 103. Okay, so let's go back again. Well, in any case, that was all I had for you today. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. Like this video. If you would like to see more content from Fishing Simulator, please subscribe, and yes, have a nice day. Bye everyone.